Yeah, sort of. Yeah, it's. I don't think anyone. You never turn around and say, yeah, totally satisfied, because it's a whole different game when the actual season kicks off. So, the one thing I know now is, I think we're ready for real competitive football. If you can play so many pre-season games and you're still sort of scratching your head or thinking, it could be better, it could be worse, but at some stage you're not going to get that final bit until you start the real hurly-burly competitive football that the conference brings.
Today's game, there was a goal after 12 minutes, and then the game opened up more in the second half. Did it unfold the way you expected?
No, not really. I think what it did give us is, today, conditions that I should imagine it's going to be like next week. It's hot, very muggy, and sometimes it's hard work. But I said to the lads at half time, come next week, if we can get, if it is conditions like this and we can get a goal ahead, Mansfield will feel the heat more than what we do, and it's important that we try and do that and make it hard work for them. And to the first half, we went a goal ahead, but I thought there was a little bit more in us really. We needed to show a little bit more movement and a little bit more anticipation, especially up front. And second half, we looked a little bit better and scored some good goals, to be fair.
Michael Gash scored a debut goal for the club and then didn't waste any time getting a second, and that second goal was an absolute cracker.
Yeah, great goal, and glad to see Michael get off the mark, and he worked hard up there with John, although it can be a little bit how can I say, they can do some work that isn't as profitable as maybe using your brain a little bit and getting your runs right and getting that bit of sharpness. But it's good to see him score, and I think this was it the second one. That was a great goal, great turn, finished it so well, and it shows everyone what he can do.
And Stacey Long seems to have picked up where he left off last year. He was in great goal scoring form last year and a hat-trick today. Yeah,
Stacey, we all know Stacey can score goals. The thing is with Stacey is, you want him further up the pitch, in the final third. I think lately he's been sort of like trying to get involved in too much, where he's probably being a bit too honest and doing too many people's jobs. Where we want Stacey getting involved and joining up in the final third and more than in our third, if you like.
Finally, we spoke after the Millwall game about the depth that you've now got in the squad. It seems to be coming together nicely, and we saw Paul McCarthy coming on in the second half today and playing in his usual way. With all these players that you've got at your disposal now, you must be facing some headaches in terms of accommodating everybody.
Yeah, well, I said that last year, and then I think within the first month we had 3 or 4 players that had to have operations. So I'm not tempting fate. It's good as it is, but a week. I think last year I lost quite a few in the first couple of weeks, and I think it was Neil Barrett, James Smith, another one had
Gary McDonald,
of course, and can rip the guts out of you. So it's good while it lasts, but it's important that we try and remain fit.
7 days to the big game, the kick-off against Mansfield here. Happy tonight?
Well, as I say, I'm looking forward to the competitive side now. I've had enough of pre-season friendlies. I'm not a great lover of them, but I'll be looking forward to the real stuff now, where players have got to be really at their mettle.
Thanks very much indeed, and good luck next week and for the new season.
Cheers, thanks, bye.